All right, this is the next episode of Digital Asset Junkies. This is the weekly live podcast.
It's Thursday already?
It's Thursday already. What a crazy week in the markets, right?
Crazy.
This is podcast we discuss, and this is a live stream too, so you can call in that number. Oh, I forgot to pull that up. Hang on. Let me pull up the phone in case some of you call in.
Give us a call.
Yeah, call us in.
415-758-0577.
That's right. Let me do something real quick. Boom.
While Keith handles that, please, you guys, give me a follow. Digital Asset Junkie TV on YouTube and on Instagram. All right. That would be cool.
Wait, what did I want to do just now?
For the phone call.
Right. Google Voice.
Yeah, you guys. So, I mean, man, things are happening, dude. Things are happening, man. We got Ben Shapiro and Joe Rogan. They haven't officially argued, but Ben Shapiro actually brought up Joe Rogan's name and was like, "Hey, dude, what is he talking about?"
Really?
This, that, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because Joe Rogan is going anti-Trump now?
Something like that. But, you know, yeah, something like that, dude. But we're going to talk about that later on in the show, man. We're going to Internet Computer Protocol, market cap, what they got, like, 120?
Oh, let's pull it up.
120 million added to the market cap because they were listed on a Korean stock exchange. What's the name of the stock exchange? Let's see.
Been a good week for crypto. Look at that, Bitcoin.
Yep, it's been a good week for crypto.
Let's check out the weekly candlesticks.
Upbit. So they're listed on Upbit, so that automatically,
8%.
Yep.
And it's not been a good week for the regular market, for NASDAQ, S&P 500. I mean, it's been a bad 3 weeks for that. Like, this.
So everything's pulling back, man.
Well, yeah, this is the S&P 500. Yeah, I mean, let's look over the last month, right? Down 3%. Meanwhile, Bitcoin and the crypto market, let's look at that. We're up 7% on the month. So crypto is kind of, it had a much bigger pullback earlier, though. So relative to equal highs, I think they're both around the same. But I don't know. This Iran war, it's causing a lot of uncertainty in the markets.
Oh, yeah, man. The market does not like uncertainty.
Market does not like uncertainty. VIX is over 25, which pretty wild stuff. Let's look back at the day. I guess, what was that, last Wednesday? Or no, Monday the 9th. VIX opened at 35. Huh. But yeah, we're a lot of volatility, a lot of
uncertainty. We don't know, because officially America is, they're dropping bombs, but they're not officially in a war yet, a full-fledged war.
Are we not in a war? We're bombing schools? That's not a war?
There's not, like, operations going on, you know what I mean?
Oh, because Congress never approved it.
Yeah.
By the way, what is the point of Congress? Like, do they literally just exist to extract tax revenue and funnel it to their friends and families? Because what else are they doing? They don't. They let the president unilaterally go to war. They let the president do all this. They fund ICE. They do all this. They don't do anything. What are they there for?
They block common causes.
Yeah. And
common causes that people want to happen, they block it and they let the bullshit happen.
And like, if you listen to their messaging, the Democrat messaging, they're like, Donald Trump and the Republican Party are destroying democracy. They're fascist. They literally saying that, right?
Yeah.
So if your
the narrative.
coworkers are literal fascists, why aren't you fist fighting them?
Oh yeah.
You know what I
see where
mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They're
not gonna do it.
No, they write strongly
They're not
worded
gonna
letters.
do it.
Yeah, they rather write strongly worded letters.
How
Because
dare you?
Yeah, how dare you?
Heads are gonna roll because of this.
No, they don't even say that. They don't say heads are gonna roll because that's a threat, you know. And they're
You can't threaten.
yeah.
And that's unprofessional.
Yeah, meanwhile, the other party is committing fascism, but you're worried about getting arrested?
Yeah, I think about that. Sometimes, people, I live a lifestyle where I just talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of liberal white guys, they come to me and they start griping. I was like, who did you punch in the face?
Yeah.
Okay? For fucking disrespecting your republic, disrespecting your people.
Yeah.
Okay? Who did you punch in the face, man? Nobody. You're just complaining about nothing.
And look, I'm not saying if somebody doesn't agree with your politics, you fist fight, and that's not what I'm saying. But what they're saying is these people are literal fascists who are trying to destroy democracy.
Yeah.
So
Treat them accordingly.
if that's true,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
So either they're lying and that's not true, they just don't like their policies, but it's not fascism and it's not going to destroy democracy, or they're just huge cowards and letting their coworkers destroy democracy.
Yeah. But they don't want to lose their house, Keith. They got a house. They're knee deep in mortgage.
Well, you know what fascists do?
Yeah.
They take your house from you. You think fascists are gonna the opposite side? They're gonna treat them kindly?
Yeah.
If there's actually fascists and they can make whatever. No, I don't know.
So they don't really think they're. So what you're saying, Keith? What you're saying is they don't really think that they're fascist.
No, I don't.
They don't think that they're fascist.
Or they're complete cowards. Either way, it doesn't bode well for the Democrat Party. They're either complete cowards or complete liars and hyperbolists.
Dude, I should have put in our list of topics. I should have put Hillary Clinton's smug face.
We could add that.
Let's add that. Let's talk about Hillary Clinton's smug face, because speaking about the Democratic Party, bro.
That was a great transition to the topic section.
Her smug face is the reason why. That's your biggest downfall, Hillary. I'm sorry. Is a man, okay, and your smug face, man. Okay.
And what was she smug about? I don't follow Hillary Clinton anymore.
Dude, during her deposition, just
I did see
and
that.
even if you look at old footage of when she was in the game, rallying her troops, somebody will come and disrupt her speech. Hey, da da da, blah, blah, like they come in talking about the cause that's going on at the time,
Right.
I forgot what the time was. But if you look at every single situation happened with Hillary, Keith,
yeah,
she has a smug face, like,
yeah, like she's better than everybody.
Yeah, and she's waiting for the guards or her security to handle it.
Yeah.
And it's such a punk ass way. And you know who did it?
True, dude.
Kamala Harris did the same thing.
Yeah,
so
true.
I hope what's our girl name? OC
Amar Olin?
No.
AOC.
AOC. I hope AOC does not have this smug, because with this
AOC does.
Because women with the smug, like with Obama, when there was like people to come and disrupt his speech, he sunned them. He didn't wait for security to come. Check out Obama when somebody invades speech. He controls the room.
Yeah.
What Hillary does is she looks at the person like, I will fucking kill you. Mother.
Not even that. Just I'll wait for like you said, I'll wait for my security to escort this person out before I continue my boring speech.
But Keith, if you look at her face, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, dude, I will fuck you up, you punk ass mother. Like she has this vicious quality about her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm kind of going overboard when it comes to that. But still,
she's a weak 80-year-old lying person. She can't fuck anybody up unless she hires her goons to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
not saying
it's
she,
not like a tough guy, mean mugging look that's intimidating.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's just really off-putting, and it reeks of entitlement.
And we're not saying a politician should just dropkick somebody.
Nah,
but what I'm saying is,
I am saying that.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, with your words, you can control the room. Like Obama, he does it really good. Donald Trump does it really good. He controls the situation.
It's called riffing.
People are afraid.
They're afraid to riff.
Riff with Donald Trump.
Well, they're afraid to riff in general. These bad politicians.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The
politicians are afraid to riff.
It's the politicians who didn't earn it. It's the politicians who are making deals with the party to put them in that position. Obviously, only the Democrat Party does that. The Republicans actually honor the primary. But it's the politicians who do the sneaky deals to position themselves higher up in the primary that they can't riff because they don't stand for anything.
No.
When you have passionate beliefs,
like JD Vance, JD Vance cannot riff.
No,
JD Vance cannot riff.
When you stand for something, you can riff. And does Donald Trump stand? Yeah, he stands for himself.
He stands for himself.
So he riffs. When he riffs,
he's robbing y'all. He's robbing y'all, motherfuckers. Yeah. He's robbing you guys.
And if you watch when he riffs, it's all about like personal attack, you know?
Yeah.
He riffs and it's like very self-congratulatory. Yeah. Most of his riffs.
Yeah.
So you gotta have something that you believe in, that you stand for.
Yeah.
Donald Trump stands for himself, which is disgusting, but at least he stands for something.
Yep. AOC, stand for something, man.
Right.
Stand and don't be afraid to riff. Okay,
don't be afraid to riff.
Don't be afraid to riff, man.
When you see a comedian, right, and there's a heckler in the show, does the comedian just security? You need to escort them out.
Some open micers do. Some. I seen comedians do that. Not the greats. I see where you're going with this.
You know what I mean?
Not the greats.
Open micers aren't comedians, by the way. Open micers are not comedians. Also, if you're a local headliner, you're not a professional comedian. If you headline your comedy club on a Wednesday, you're not a professional comedian, all right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But Keith is saying that
you're an open micer. I'm saying you're an open micer. You headline the club on a Wednesday, you're an open micer.
What Keith is saying is the good comics will not just wait for security to escort you out. No. They're gonna riff with you. And if you get on stage, they might fucking throw their fucking mic at your face and knock your teeth out or something. Okay? They're not going to sit there and wait for somebody to come and handle the situation.
No. Okay? You watch all those viral comedy videos. Are they just sitting there with a entitled look on their face waiting for security? No. They're riffing. And that's why it goes viral, because people like people being in the moment.
Yeah.
You know? They like improvisation.
Somebody gonna get this guy out of here so I can finish my speech.
Right.
Come on, man.
You can't do that. Yeah, and you're messing it up for all women politicians when you position these lying people up there. Because now I hear Democrats being like, I hope they don't run another woman again. America's not ready for a woman president. America has been ready for a woman president.
Fun fact. I'm gonna tell you something, and I hate to beat the dead horse, but I gotta go back to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Fun fact. She got famous, okay, or I should say known in the because she's a badass lawyer, okay, for getting the rapist off, and she made the victim, okay. She was the lawyer for the rapist, and she tore the victim up.
Well, how do you know? So it was she defended a client.
Allegedly.
She got him off. So the guy isn't a rapist. He was proven in a court of law not to be a rapist, right? I don't know anything about this trial, but what? Was there hard evidence?
Well, I'm just saying, bro. People I'm just saying, Hillary.
I mean, that's not, dude. A lawyer doing their job is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, for sure.
And why are you assuming this? Were you there? How do you know the guy isn't innocent?
Honestly, man. That's a good point. I don't have all the points I don't have all the points to the case. I don't have all the points to the case, man.
He was exonerated in a court of law.
Why
are we still calling him a rapist and her a victim?
Well, I mean,
he was exonerated.
It's said that he raped her, man. Yeah,
and then the court.
It's said that he raped her.
Who said that?
That's the word on the street, man.
Okay, but the court, where they presented the case to a judge and a jury of the peers, and they had due process.
What I'm saying
After
is,
all that, they said he didn't.
hey,
So
Hillary, she was definitely professional. Keith is for sure. She was a professional lawyer. She did her thing, but she had no sympathy for the woman getting raped. That's all. That's all.
Because she didn't. If she proved him innocent, then she didn't get raped, right? The guy was innocent. The guy was found innocent. So why are you still saying she was raped? Were you there? How do you know?
I wasn't there. That's the word that's the word on the street, Keith. Dang, man. Okay.
Yeah, the word, on the, street was man. Also that O.J. Simpson is a murderer.
Oh,
O.J. is a murderer?
Hell no.
Word on the street was that Puff Daddy was doing some crazy Jeff Epstein stuff.
Yeah,
In reality, he was buying a plane ticket for a prostitute.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what he got charged with. So I don't understand this. Like, oh, if he went to court for something, he's automatically guilty. The guy was literally exonerated. Why are we still calling him a rapist?
I'm gonna dig up this story, bro. We're gonna come back to this, man.
But yeah,
we're gonna come back to this, Keith.
I don't know nothing, by the way. I don't know anything about the evidence or the fact. Maybe it was. Maybe there was some crazy thing that happened in the trial, and
I'm just trying to smear Hillary face in the mud. That's it. But you're 100% right, Keith. If I don't have the facts of the case,
and like
it's over with. It was proved in the court of law.
And you're smearing an innocent guy more than you're smearing Hillary. That's not smearing Hillary. That's just saying she's a good lawyer. Like, even if the guy was guilty and Hillary got him an innocent, that's not wrong on her part. That's a lawyer's job.
That's a lawyer's job. You're right. You're right.
What I'm saying is, we don't know if as far as we know, he was not guilty, because that's what the court of law found him. I mean, I don't subscribe to this thing that anytime anybody is accused of anything, screw due process. Due process, one of the cornerstones of the justice system. Not for the court of public opinion. As soon as any kind of allegation is made, that's the fact. It's like, what? I hate that part of this culture.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You ate on that one. You ate.
But hey, let me not get on my high horse here.
Nah, man, stay on that horse, man. Stay on that horse.
Stay on the soapbox.
But fuck Hillary Clinton, okay? You know. But Bill, I see you, man. You got good taste, man. You got good taste in little bitties, man.
Why? Because Hillary was hot back in the day?
She was hot. Yeah, she was hot back in the day,
but
man.
You guys see what corruption does to a face? Yeah. You don't want to do corruption. Maybe you'll make a bunch of money, but you'll look like a ghoul by the end of it. Yeah. It's not worth... Is it worth money to look like a ghoul?
She turned into Palpatine at the end of the story, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sidious. Darth Sidious.
Yeah, that was a metaphor, wasn't it? Damn. You know, maybe I'll change my tune on Star Wars. I know I've trashed Star Wars on this podcast.
Oh, you're a Star Wars? You are a Star Wars. You guys, Keith is a Star Wars trasher. He trashes Star Wars. He trashes XRP. It's already in, it's in the algorithm. My boy Keith. What else do you trash? Lawyers doing their job.
Stuff. What?
I was gonna say lawyers doing their job.
No, that's you. I respect the justice system. I mean, I'm not part of the court of public opinion. I skip jury duty in the court of public opinion.
Jury duty. I'm saying that right now.
No, I also disagree with that. In real law, go do jury duty, and then it's called juror. What is it called? But basically, if you don't agree with the law, you can just go not guilty, and you get the guy off. Like, if a guy is charged with some kind of, what's some bullshit law? Jaywalking, right? They got him on camera jaywalking. Doesn't matter. Whatever the lawyer says in that courtroom, you go not guilty. And then every other juror but nope, not guilty. Not enough evidence for me. Eventually, they're gonna just go with what you say because they want to get back to their lives. And you believe in justice. So, it's called juror nullification.
That's why I never get picked in jury.
You can't say that. You can't, when you're going to jury duty, you can't be like, oh, well, I hope I get picked because I want to get a criminal off. No, then they'll obviously not pick you. But you go in and be like, race is what is race? Do I no, I've never been a victim of a crime. No, I've never committed a crime. Like that's how you answer the questions. You get selected for the jury, and then juror nullification. You can do it, and you should do it. It's like you make way bigger difference being in the jury than voting, and everybody acts like voting is the end all be all for getting justice. But then they try to avoid jury duty when they can get real, like their vote actually means something, unlike real voting for politics. Like, your vote doesn't, come on. You think your one vote, you think if you don't vote, it will matter? No election has been determined by one vote. So you really...
You talking about the presidential election?
By one vote? No, not even, no, I'm talking about even local elections. Has there ever been, okay, let's look that up. Has there ever been any type of election that has been determined by one vote? Probably not. So what are you wasting your time for? You're foolish. You're
foolish. You're a fool.
You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time to give somebody else a high-paying job. That's what you're doing.
But just as long as it's not a black or a Mexican, it's okay.
What? I think all races do it, but white people do it the most, where they, exploit political office for their personal gain. But that's just because there's more...
Lyndon B. Johnson. You know who Lyndon B. Johnson is?
Yeah, that would be Jay.
Okay. He was the president.
He killed JFK.
He did?
There's a lot...
You think so?
Yeah.
Lyndon B. Johnson said, and I quote, hold on. I'm going to quote it. I have to say it the right way.
Yeah.
Because I'm quoting.
We care about accuracy on this show, all right? We're a real news show. And we want to get it right. Let's do a live trade right now while you look at that. I'm gonna go let's do a live NASDAQ trade. Check out the smaller time. Right now we're on the 15-minute time frame.
I'm ready.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Lyndon B. Johnson, sorry, Keith.
No.
I definitely want to get back to it. But, okay, he says, if you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, he'll give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. That's what they think about you.
Right out of the Donald Trump playbook, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Right out of Donald Trump. That's what they think about you. Let me say it one more time. If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you.
Wow.
He's talking about the American fucking people.
Wow.
That's what he's talking about you.
And LBJ...
That's who the fuck he's talking about.
Was he a Democrat? And was he saying that as like, this is a bad thing, or was he saying that like this is a good strategy?
This is a good strategy, straight up.
Wow. How did he get quoted on that? Somebody was recording him, or he said he
don't care. This is in the '60s. This is in the '60s, Keith.
Wow.
This was during the civil rights. He was definitely Republican.
He was Republican.
Yeah. This was during the civil rights era, and you got to think, for him to gain traction with the conservative whites, you got to shoot from the hip. He was shooting from the hip, and dissing him. So
that's what Donald Trump does.
Yeah.
100%.
So in the 60s during the civil rights, he says this to the people when the civil rights is going on, because this is the time when blacks are starting to get a little bit of traction in mainstream, and white people are like, hell no. So he said this to the people. Hey, look, dude, this is what we're doing.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. And this is Donald Trump's playbook. Like you said, Keith, that's Donald Trump's playbook, man. You guys are fucking fools.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome.
We share the company, not company. We share, well, it is a company, but we share the country with idiots, man.
It's unfortunate, and it's like, well, not everybody has to vote. I think that's what really messed up things. is that everyone feeling like they have to vote because that's what the celebrities tell them. It's like, no, if you don't know anything about politics, just don't vote. Save yourself time and don't vote. It's like, why? If you don't follow it, why would you vote? Like, do you make medical decisions when you're not a doctor? No. Why are you making political decisions when you know nothing about politics? Just don't do it. It's easier to not vote. I'm pro not voting.
I'm sorry, Keith. He was a Democrat.
That's what I thought.
I'm
because
sorry.
He
I'm sorry.
succeeded JFK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I think he had a hand in, but he was like a big CIA guy.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good. I mean, he was a big CIA guy.
No, that definitely adds in that wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. Because he was JFK's vice president.
You guys see that? This guy's a Democrat talking like that.
Oh yeah, it's not like Democrats are not racist. Like,
true that.
Fucking
Joe Biden went on the most popular black morning show and said, "Hey, if you don't vote for Joe Biden, you're not black."
Yeah, what a ridiculous thing to say. Like,
but Keith, that's what people. That's the vote.
And he didn't say you're not black. He said you ain't black.
You ain't. That's what he's saying.
I think he said you ain't black. So he's trying to talk.
He's got to use our slang and use it against us. Smother this creepy motherfucker, man. Joe Biden's a creep. He's a creep.
I mean, so is Donald Trump, though. That's what I hate. All our leaders are creep. And Bill Clinton was a creep. All of our leaders are creeps. Why?
But you know who wasn't in the Epstein files? Obama.
Yep.
Obama, shout out, holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Obama, man, shout out to you, dog.
He was the best president, right? Every other president was in the Epstein files of our lifetime.
Yeah.
I don't know. George W. Bush was.
George W. Bush wasn't. He wasn't in it either. Yeah, but that was a different time. George W. Bush, those were the old.
No, George H.W. Bush was a different time, but George W. was after Bill Clinton.
I know, but that shows you how dirty Bill Clinton is.
Yeah.
Because
and
Keith is right. The son Bush was after Bill Clinton, and he's not in the Epstein files at all.
And Donald Trump was even after 8 years after that, and he's in the. But he was very famous.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, Donald. Yeah.
So it was
Donald Trump was famous since the fucking 90s.
No, he's been famous since the 80s.
80s. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Like early 80s, maybe even before. I don't know, but at least the 80s. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like famous in the 80s.
Wow.
He's probably has one of the most longest fame careers for somebody who's not an entertainer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I guess
just being just known for fucking
for somebody who's not talented.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I guess
he's been like an online celebrity since before online.
Yeah. Like obviously Elton John and like the Rolling Stones have a longer career. But like they actually have talent.
So back to George Bush, H.W. Bush, that's the son, right?
Yeah.
So
no, H.W. was the dad.
Okay.
W was the son.
Okay, so George W. Bush, his vice president was Gore. They was working. They didn't have time. To be.
Gore was vice president of Bill Clinton.
Gore, who was Cheney? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Cheney. They were working. Thank you, Keith. Cheney, George W. Bush. They were working, bro. They were plotting fucking 9/11.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cheney was
they
pulling
was
the
sniffing.
strings.
Yeah, Cheney was pulling strings. Cheney had no time to play, man.
Yeah.
Okay? So I see why George had no time to really kick his feet up, man. You know? Cuz he was working, dude. That was the war. That was the real war. One of our last greatest wars.
That's true. He had a lot of business deals to make. He couldn't be messing around on Epstein Island.
So shout out George W. Bush, man.
Yeah.
Shout out George W. Bush.
And shout out all the innocent lives he killed to avoid being in the Epstein files. with those unjustified wars, right?
Yeah, man. R.I.P., man.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. the souls that put in front of war. But I was gonna say, I look at myself as are you a capitalist, Keith?
Yes.
You know, I mean, I hate saying necessary evils, man, but goddamn, dude. What do we like? Is there a way that capitalism works without other people suffering?
No.
No way. That's something we got to be okay with.
Because capitalism, somebody is going to exploit it.
Yeah.
It breeds exploitation because it rewards exploitation. You exploit your workers, you make more money for yourself, right? So, okay, so I'm capitalist in the sense that I don't know any other better system.
Exactly. Yeah. It just makes sense. Because what am I going to...
But I'm a democratic socialist.
Yeah.
So I believe in all the stuff Bernie Sanders and AOC are saying, but I am a capitalist. I mean, those are two... They're not opposite points, by the way. Yeah. Democratic socialism means social programs where our tax money actually goes to helping the people instead of helping Israel fight their wars. But... like,
hold on, you don't want Israel to fight their war? You don't support Israel, bro? You don't want Israel to fight the wars, man? No,
they should fight their wars, but by themselves. Why are we doing it for them?
I feel you.
Why are we giving them money? Like, I don't know. I prefer those billions of dollars go to social programs. You know?
Yeah.
Do you? What you?
Nah, I just asked you, like, hey, man, why don't you support Israel? I'm just being.
I don't care what Israel does. As long as American tax dollars aren't involved, I genuinely don't care. What? I mean, I don't want them murdering people. I don't want them blowing up hospitals and schools. But, yeah, whatever. Just stop begging the U.S. for help.
Yeah, and stop getting kicked out of restaurants.
You know,
when you go abroad, stop getting kicked out of restaurants in Thailand, in some of the sweetest places, Indonesia.
Israelis are getting kicked out of restaurants?
Yeah.
Why?
Just I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they're being rude. You know, some people have Professor Zhang. I don't know if you guys know, he's been going viral. I've been sending Keith Professor Zhang clips for probably about 8 months. 8 months now. But Professor Zhang, he said that they are living out the prophecy of being hated. So they be rude on purpose, so people will do that to them, and also this brings them closer to each other. The ones abroad. Like the Israelis abroad, it brings them, kind of...
So what, they're rude to their waiters because then they can find the other people who are rude to waiters and be like, oh, you're Israeli?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Literally. Why don't they just speak Israeli or whatever?
No, they're living out a prophecy from the book to be hated by people. Because they look at regular people as animals. Like beneath.
Israelis do?
Yes, in the Torah, I'm saying, I don't want to say the J word, but yes, people from that culture that are religious, they believe that.
I don't think so.
Facts. What are you talking about?
So super religious, I guess we don't want to be demonetized. Super
religious people that are in the land that are occupied Israel.
Yeah.
You're
talking specifically about Israelis, though.
I'm talking about that, and I'm talking about Zionists as well. Yeah. They believe. Yeah. They believe.
But like in the people who live in New York or like in America, they don't think they're better than.
Well, the ones that denounce Zionism. Yeah. But if you're a Zionist, if you're a Zionist, you believe that you are the chosen people, and that some people are beneath you.
True, that's true.
So what they do, they go out and they're rude and they demand things, and they're just rude
because they literally think they're better than the people serving them.
Yeah, bro. So they because you gotta think once you start eating and you're kind of intoxicated because you're in somebody else's land, and you got money, and you're probably drinking liquor, and you're with your cousins that you probably haven't seen since God knows when.
Right.
So you go out to these places and they get kind of drunk off of things they were told since they were kids, man.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. That's what. Shout out. It's called something history. Professor Zhang, the Chinese version of Zhang, Jaing.
And he posts.
He posts his lectures online. Patrick Bet David actually got called out for copying one of his lectures. Patrick Bet David, you punk ass, cosplaying ass bitch.
Didn't you
okay?
like Patrick Bet David?
No, I never liked that.
Who was that guy you were getting me on? That we looked up some quotes of his. And
Patrick Bet. It definitely wasn't Patrick Bet David. But I mean,
this is a few episodes ago.
I would like to know. Because I hope it wasn't Patrick Bet. Patrick Bet David. I just don't like that guy. Just don't like you. Patrick, it's all good, bro. I just don't like you. You're not my cup of tea, man. The cosplay is too much, man. You're never going to be white. You're never going to be white. It's not going to happen. And your son, the athlete, he's probably a mediocre athlete. Never going to go. Never going to go.
Sorry, I messed something up here.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened.
All right, so yeah, man. So Patrick Bet David, man, your son, he's not going to D1. It ain't happening, bro. You're never going to be white, okay? It's just, this is just how it is. And how, and you guys, I want you guys to comb the landscape. When he invited, not Ben Shapiro, the other little weasel, Nick Fuentes, he asked Nick Fuentes, a racist, and now Nick Fuentes, he's actually throwing in his racial card, apparently. He's kind of
really? He's just blaming a Latino?
Yeah, he's tapping out. I don't know what's going on with him. But anyways, at his height of his racism, Patrick Bet David interviewed him. Patrick Bet David was like, hey, so what do you think of Americans like me? You motherfucker, you know what he thinks of you, man. Regardless of what he says to your face. You fucking cosplaying piece of shit. Sorry. I had to go there, man. And I hope, I'm not even going to. I pray for peace. I hope that the market jumps up. All right, hope.
Why do you hope that the market jumps up? Let's talk about that.
I hope that, bro, you really want to talk about it, Keith?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the crypto market. When I say the market, I'm talking about the crypto market. I hope that the Clarity Act falls through, okay? I hope that these emerging markets, just trillions of dollars flood into these emerging markets, okay? That's what I hope. Hell fucking yeah. I hope that bombs stop dropping. I hope the Strait of Hormuz is opened back up, which the Strait of Hormuz, man, that's a fucking interesting story right there. How they just closed that shit. Kind of like Dune.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with Dune 1, when he said, man, we gonna, when Paul Atreides said, we gonna stop the spice flow and all eyes will turn to Arrakis. When we stop the spice flow, all eyes will turn to Arrakis. Just like the Strait of Hormuz. They stopped the Strait of Hormuz, man, it's affecting markets across the world, man.
Yeah, I think Trump tweeted something about if they don't get the bombs out of the Strait of Hormuz, we're gonna do some.
Yeah, dude. They bombed the Thai ship.
They bombed the Dubai airport.
Man.
We talked about that last week, right?
Yeah. No, but ships that were going through the Strait of Hormuz, they're like bombing ships that aren't authorized.
Oh.
China ship, you could go through. You could go through China ship. Oh, Thailand, boom! Hey, what do you talk? China like, hey, come on, Thailand, they fuck with us. Nah, man, only you. It's up. It's up, man. South Korea can't even get their shit. What? Boom! Only China.
Yeah.
So that's what I saw, Keith. So when I say when I want the market to jump, I'm talking about, man, these emerging markets. I want money to flood into these emerging markets.
Oh, speaking of markets, let's do some day trades.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about and do a day trade, right? Should we day trade NASDAQ or crypto? What do you think?
Come on, man. Are you asking me or are you asking the people, man?
Let's day trade crypto, right?
Yeah, come on, dude.
All right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna day trade Ethereum. All right. I mean, it looks like the market is pumping right now. Let's see where VWAP is. Bouncing off VWAP. Take this band still off. Hey, Trading View. How come the VWAP thing always has the band still on? Anyway, Yeah, this is a tricky spot. Let's see where the daily SMAs are. You know what? This is actually a perfect short on Ethereum, so I'm gonna short Ethereum right now. I think it's gonna work out. This is kind of... I'm not gonna explain the strat because it's not my strat to explain, but it's kind of a perfect setup for this strat that I use. And if you know...
Ethereum's gonna pull back. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, you think Ethereum's pulling back too?
I think it's gonna pull back.
Yeah, me too. Hey, we're on the same page. You should do some day trading. But literally, it's like one of my bread and butter plays right now. And maybe you saw what I did there. I'm not gonna make it obvious because it's not my play, but it's actually yeah, you know, the anonymous trader, my guru, the guy.
Anonymous trader, what up? What up?
I don't think he's watching, but it's his.
He's probably watching. What up, Anonymous?
What's up, Anonymous trader? You know, if you want to call in, please. It's like my dream to have him on the podcast here, because nobody's gonna believe me because he's like, you know, I watched this day trading streamers. He's better than any of them. He has such a like a innate idea of the market, and his market intuition is amazing. And I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it, because he'll call some stuff like it's gonna go right to this point and then turn around, and then it'll do exactly that. Like he's a master. But that's his play, and it's not mine to give away. But if you were watching closely, you might be able to figure out what the play is. But all right, let's that did bring us to let's talk topics. We were talking Hillary Clinton. All right,
what else we got?
Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan. We were talking about that already, right?
Yeah.
Trump throws Marco Rubio on the bus.
Oh yeah, Trump. There was a press conference, and Trump is not taking accountability for escalating this war. He blamed on Marco Rubio, a few other people, I forgot their names. Okay, can you guys believe that, man? Okay, that's how hollow. You know, you think that he's a maverick, but this war stuff, man. If you look at him, his face is looking redder and more patchier. Okay, this is.
Oh yeah, I mean he's 90 years old or something, right?
Yeah, dude. This is some serious shit, dude.
That's your guy's hero, geriatric who shits himself in meetings.
He's throwing other people under the bus. He's not fully taking accountability. Like, hey, look, I made the decision.
Well, he never takes accountability. That's his thing. Unless it's positive.
There you go. When things don't go good, yeah, absolutely. Wild. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of touch on you guys.
Yeah, you know, that's... But of course Rubio is going to be a little sycophant and be like, oh yes, Mr. President, whatever you say, Mr. President. I know you insulted my entire family in the debates, but I love you, Mr. President.
Well, he's a secretary. He's being professional, man. You know. He's a secretary. What do you want him to do, man?
You know, not be a coward. I would appreciate it if our politicians were gutless cowards. That's what I would love. 100 million added to ICP's market cap.
That's right, baby.
You want to talk about that deal they did with? We talked about this last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
Well, you mentioned that.
Oh, AWS.
Yeah.
That's completely different. This is ICP. You guys has been listed on Upbit, which is a Korean stock exchange. Okay. So 100 million? 100 million was added to the market cap.
Wow.
Okay. So the ICP token, it jumped up about 80 cents or
and
$1.
it's on what exchange? What was the exchange?
Let me make sure I got it right.
It's not Coinbase, is it?
No, it's not. It's available on Coinbase, but Upbit. Upbit, yeah.
All right.
So it's listed on Upbit. Okay. So you guys need to buy. So Keith, I want to ask you. You know, Keith is now in the position to buy some digital assets.
Maybe I don't want to give away my financial situation here, but okay. So I did pay off a little bit of my credit card debt.
As he gives his financial situation.
Not completely out of debt. I have no assets.
So let me ask you a question, Keith. What digital asset are you looking at if you were to buy?
You know, I am a very, like, this is like a dichotomy we have on this show. I am a very S&P 500 type of guy.
Oh my God. You're going to say Bitcoin? Are you going to say Bitcoin?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So let's see, Keith, he has to understand, man. We got to make this entertaining. So let me change it up a little bit. All right, Keith. Other than Bitcoin, what digital asset would you eyeball? You know, like would you?
I think Ethereum, because I know Ethereum is by the institutions.
This guy, man.
I want something
Keith!
that the institutions are already
Keith,
invested in.
man. Nah, man.
Why?
What we got to do, man. Okay, we got to comb the landscape. We got to look at what could possibly be. What emerging technologies are coming? What companies are low right now, and buy them the fuck up. Okay.
So you're talking about companies, not a crypto.
Well, I'm talking about a crypto. Well,
you're talking about stocks, not crypto.
Tokens are pretty much companies. I'm talking about that as well. Because I get this whole mentality from Charlie Munger. You know, I listen. I was gonna say I read. I listened to you know,
the audiobook. It's the same thing as reading. You can say read.
Thank you, Keith. I read the audiobook. I even forgot what the title was. But anyways, my boy Charlie Munger, his strategy was look at what has growth potential and a low price. And are they helping other people transact? Are they helping other companies do things? And then you fucking buy as many shares as you can that's reasonable. Okay? He said 3,000 to 5,000. How the hell we gonna own 3,000 to 5,000 tokens of Ethereum or Bitcoin? Because once you own that much, then we profit.
Wait, so he
and
said
benefit
3,
from
what did he say
compound
about
interest.
3,000?
You want to get to that many shares.
In any company, 3,000 shares.
Well, a company that is small, a company that has a lot of growth potential. Yeah.
Why
So you say you go
3,000?
because you want to go. That's just a number there. You just want to go all in. Really, it's 3 different companies, but you just want to just dollar cost average and just buy them up. Those 3 companies and just go in.
I mean, I agree with that. Except my 3. Okay, let's do that. Let's say, what are the 3 assets you're gonna put every savings into? Number 1, for me, S&P 500.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Oh, S&P 500 keeps.
So.
Oh my God. You.
70% of my savings will be in the S&P 500. In an account I can't even have access to. And then I'd say 10% in Bitcoin in an account I don't even have access to. No, it's not gonna be on some flash drive at my house, so don't get any ideas. If I go do the podcast live, I can steal his. No, dude. Why would I take that risk? I'm not a bank. You know what bankers have? Security guards. I don't. Maybe I do have security guards. So if you're trying to do any of that, you know, come on. But it's gonna be fruitless for you because all of my stuff is all of my investments, my savings is gonna be in an account I can't touch. So because I'm not gonna need to access it every day, right? Like,
you're so fucking boring, man.
I only need like $1,000. I mean, I only need like $1,000 to $3,000 in my bank account every month to do what I need to do. Everything else I can have in a savings account I don't even have access to. In things like S&P, Bitcoin, and then I don't know. I think Nvidia is like the biggest company, so that's what I would do.
You're so boring, bruh. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
that bullshit. That safe bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
If we're talking about our life savings, why? I think it's kind of smart to be boring. If we're talking about our life savings.
Okay. I hear you, man.
You know what? When you said okay, you had that same lick Hillary Clinton had in her.
Got the smug bitch face.
Yeah, the smug like, okay.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Where's my security guards?
Your security guards a handle, Keith. Motherfucker. Keith, you're boring, but it's all good, man. It's all good.
I don't think investing is supposed to be entertaining. I think entertainment is for entertainment. I think your finances is supposed to be boring. Kinda, and otherwise you're kind of gambling if it's so exciting. The only time I'm excited, really excited, about is when I'm over leveraging or straight up gambling. I don't want to feel like that with my long-term life-saving investment.
Bag. Yeah, no, I hear you.
You know,
I got you, man. I got you.
That's why I say 10 to 15% in crypto, Bitcoin, and because I don't want those huge swings on like a big portion of my income or of my savings. All right, so yeah, but I will, and that's not to say I'm not gonna have any ICP or any kind of
shut up, man. Get out of
dollar.
Here.
No, I gamble. I do like to gamble. I just think it's a separate thing than investing.
Absolute. No, absolute.
So, like, I'll still gamble on stuff, but
searching for a company when it's at its developing stages and hoping that it's going to become bigger and more valuable. I don't know if we can call that gambling, man. It could be, say, taking a risk, and it could be risky.
Yeah.
You know, but gambling, yeah. So what I would do, you know, I would for sure put 50%. Like, let's say if let's have an amount, right? If you have like $1 million, right? I'm not gonna lie, man. I'll take a quarter of that, okay? $250,000, put that in, I don't know, some safe shit, maybe some dividend stocks or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I'll take 750, and I'll probably put like probably like 2 Bitcoin, 5 Ethereum. All right, so that'll probably be
750.
Yeah, 750. So that'll probably be like, now I got about $700,000.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and I'm putting 200,000 on XRP. Okay, wow. Another 100,000 on Chainlink. Okay. Another 100,000 on ICP.
Nothing in traditional assets?
Absolutely not. No. What the fuck? For what? I got $250,000 in dividend fucking stocks. Are you kidding me, Keith? Like, what the fuck?
Wait, $250,000 in dividend stocks?
Yes. So $1 million. I'll take I'll take 250 and just, you know, maybe NASDAQ.
So you do have traditional assets.
Yeah.
For 25%.
For 25%, yes.
Got it.
25%. I'll take 750 onto the blockchain. 100,000. I'll divide that up in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then I get the little boys. I get the XRPs, the HBAR. Ooh, speaking of which, HBAR, I should have put that up there. HBAR has this. You guys do your research because this is facts. HBAR has a hash graph system. Ooh, you guys need to load up on HBAR.
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 By the way, I guess we have to say this. This is not financial advice.
This is not financial advice.
Even though it is.
This is not financial advice at all. But even though it might be if you're stupid, okay. But this is not.
It's suggestions. It's financial suggestions.
We're not financial advisors.
No, we're not financial advisors.
We're just money makers.
Digital asset junkies.
Yeah, we're junkies. Don't listen to us.
You know.
All right, but HBAR has this. It's called hash graph. You guys check it out. Hash graph. It's its own ledger that is more precise than blockchain. Okay. All right. So hash graph is what financial institutions are going to use. So it's called HBAR. But anyways, yeah. So I put probably 25% $20,000 on HBAR, okay? $100,000 on Chainlink, another $100,000 on ICP. Then I'll stake the ICP because Internet Computer Protocol will be the most valuable token in Web3. So I can get tokens passively per month. Imagine if you stake Ethereum, you need 32 Ethereum to stake on their blockchain. Imagine if you were getting 3 Ethereum a month, okay? 2 Ethereum a month if you stake.
You could live off of that.
You can live off that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How many do you need to stake to get 2 a month?
Ethereum?
Yeah.
Well, the minimum is 32. So I'm thinking
the minimum to stake is 32.
The minimum to stake on Ethereum blockchain, because you can stake them on Coinbase, but you're not going to get the same rewards. So the minimum and you can use the blockchain if you are tech savvy. If you're a developer, you can use a blockchain damn near for free because you're staking on a blockchain. But anyways, the minimum is of 32 Ethereum. So I'm assuming if you had 32, you'll probably get like 1 a month or like 0.8 a month or whatever, which is still like $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $1,200 a month. You know?
Nice.
And that's just what the price is now. Imagine what Ethereum is going to be in a couple months.
So if you have 64,000, you can do that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep. And you can stake. You can start earning passively, man. You know, which is what I'm doing on Internet Computer Protocol, you guys. If you guys go to Digital Asset Junkie TV, I talk more about it. That's the main reason why I'm so bullish on Internet Computer Protocol.
Bro. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Nah,
But check out our day trade. We both said it. It's about to pull back.
That's right. Too much drama going on, baby.
Man, we kind of killed it. So now what I do? Let's move our stop to profit, right?
That's right.
That's what we do here. And
That's
you might
right.
call that boring, but that's what we do. Right?
That's right,
It's
Keith.
probably gonna stop us in profit, but
Okay.
all right. If it goes past VWAP, that would be great. All right, stop us in profit, but that's what you do. So another successful day trade here on the Asset Junkies. Let's
look at that.
Let's see if there's
Keith,
another
we called
setup
it,
for
man.
us. No, that was a perfect setup right there. And I'm not gonna tell you why that was a perfect setup, but if you can see my chart, which I know you can, you might be able to figure it out yourself. And if you do figure it out, those are the kind of viewers, those are the kind of subscribers I want to get. So if basically you were watching that thing and you figure out what I'm doing,
you can add yourself.
You can add this YouTube channel. You hit the subscribe button. The rest of you, if you want to subscribe, you subscribe to Darius's Instagram.
That's right.
DHA,
or my YouTube. Mm-hmm.
What is it? DHA TV?
Digital Asset Junkie TV.
Digital Asset Junkie TV on Instagram.
On Instagram and YouTube, same spelling.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing. Same thing.
So that's all. That's for all you just casual viewers. You follow Darius, and Darius has great content. But if you just watch what I did there on my day trade, and you can figure out why. I'm gonna turn my indicators off now. You can figure out why I did that. I want you to subscribe to this show.
How much did you make?
Well, we took a very small position, so we only made $18. But
okay.
It's
all good.
Yeah,
that's an extra value meal with fries.
Yeah, just because we took a small position doesn't mean they have to. They could have, sized in properly. This is a paper trading account. It's not really about how much money we make. It's about making the right trades and why. So if you can figure out
knowing why you lost if you did lose.
Exactly, and having a stop loss and showing how the actual trading works. You move your stop to profit. That's a good way to manage risk, in my opinion. Especially in a volatile market like this. So that will actually bring us to one of these topics here that I wanted to talk about. Should you tell people you're a day trader? I saw a Reddit thread about this on the Reddit day trader subreddit. And I thought it was really interesting.
I think it's interesting too. I've seen people say you should never say it.
And it kind of makes sense because last year was my first profitable year, and I've been sort of telling people in my life I'm a day trader, and you always get you get the same things that these people will say. They go, it sounds stressful, right? I had like a kindergarten special, like a severe special needs kindergarten teacher tell me, oh, that sounds stressful. It's like that clicking a button in your pajamas in your apartment for an hour, that's more stressful than what you do the year. You literally have, I can't even imagine a more stressful job that's, you know, a white collar job. Obviously, like, you know, hard manual labor is more stressful, but like, I can't imagine a more stressful white collar job than, you know what I mean? Special needs, like kindergarten through third grade, like that's stressful. You know, then they'll say, people say, oh, that sounds too complicated. I don't know what any of that means. You hear that all the time. And what they're saying there is, that sounds uninteresting.
Yeah.
I don't want to continue this conversation.
People are weird.
Or what they'll say is what I just said to you, actually. They'll say, it sounds like gambling. Day trading, that just sounds like gambling.
That sounds like gambling. Have you heard of Kalshi?
Yeah.
You should do Kalshi. It's a little more straightforward and easier. It's simple.
Yeah, that's what these normies will say, because dullards are uncomfortable with risking money. That's what it is. Dullards are very uncomfortable with risking money, but they'll take other risks, right? They'll eat fast food 3 times a week, risking a heart attack. They'll have unprotected sex, risking a STD. They'll, do untested drugs that might have fentanyl in it. They're risking their lives, right? So they take other risks. It's not like they're anti-risk, but just when it comes to money, oh, now that's gambling. Meanwhile, when they risk money without even realizing it,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Like you're putting all your life savings in a savings account.
Yeah, exactly.
You're risking it getting inflated away.
Eating at Taco Bell.
Yeah, you're risking a heart attack, but they're also risking their money, is what I'm saying. You go to college for arts degree, or English degree, right? You're risking a bunch of money. You're risking coming out of college now $100,000 in debt, and all you can do is be an English teacher. Is that going to pay off $100,000 in debts? English teacher? I mean,
you motherfuckers better learn how to day trade, man, and stop being haters, man.
It's not even that they're haters, I don't think.
Yeah, they're not haters.
But that's why
they just don't get it, and they don't. But you know, another thing too, though, Keith, and people want to have money. They want to have a lot of money, but they don't want to. They don't want to get it.
They don't want to risk their.
They don't want. Yeah, they don't want to risk their time. They don't want to risk anything.
And also, people don't believe in themselves.
People don't believe in themselves.
People don't believe that they can. They're like, well, no, I have to trade 8 hours for this much money. That's how money works. That's how life works. Meanwhile, like, these day traders are working an hour a day, making 10 times what they make.
Yeah.
From their own apartment. Not saying every day trader does that.
I added this to the
sick.
thing. So when we go to the next video.
Yeah. We'll cover these topics, and then we'll go to the Instagram videos and stuff.
Don't you got your thing at 6:30?
You know what? I that's not as important as I thought it was earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't tell people you're a day trader. You tell them you're in risk These are comments I got on that Reddit thread, by the way. I'm not saying I made these up, but these were some good examples on that Reddit thread. I should have found their usernames, but whatever. It's some Reddit user. Go find their thread yourself. Tell people, oh, I'm in risk management, or I'm in the candlestick business. I buy and sell candlesticks.
I like that.
Right?
I like that.
That might get too many follow-up questions, but I think
that's what I'll say to somebody that I just don't like if they ask me. I'm like, oh yeah, I tie shoes. If you want to come later, that's fine. Did you already leave?
Oh, you gotta go. Oh, we can wrap it up. Yeah, let's wrap it up, because I couldn't do the meeting. So.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. We'll wrap it up. Should we just go to the videos? Instagram?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that real quick. Right there. Oh no! Dang it! I messed something up. They're gonna see my messages. I gotta do some editing on this episode. All right. let's oh, so here's this Instagram thing I wanted to show y'all. You know, we do predictions here on the show.
That's right.
Well, how about we remember to end it with predictions? Let's do predictions right now. Let's do a quick prediction. Market going up or down next week?
Down.
Down. I think it's down, right? A lot of unknown stuff. But again, you got to watch price action. Again, that's just a prediction. All right. You know, since we're in a rush, we'll just get on with some other. Oh, you know what? I actually think I'm all good because the sensitive screen that I switched to, it didn't get switched on here because I was on the other thing. All right, so I don't think I have to do any editing on this. You know, I don't want people to see my Instagram messages.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
All right, so this is a clip from
About a year ago,
which means we've been doing this show for like 9 months. Because this is a clip from 9 months ago.
Yep, 40 weeks. That's how much.
40 weeks, right? Oh, shout out Marcella. She commented on the. She put a Marcella Arguella, hilarious comedian, by the way. Go check her out.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
What's up, Marcella?
Well, yeah.
You need to retweet our you need to repost our shit. Fuck all that laughing. We need to get in your fan base, man. Repost our shit.
Yeah, please.
Good stuff. Shout out Marcella.
Shout out Marcella. She's hilarious, by the way, and her social media is hilarious. But let's watch this. Let's watch this video from 9 months ago. 9 months ago.
So this is who's this talking, Keith, or should I say Nostradamus?
Yeah. Financial. Right now is the next Donald Trump, and I think it's Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, huh?
I kind of think so. He's,
shit.
you know, he got famous when at the start of the internet thing.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
He's in wrestling now, which that was Donald Trump was in wrestling about 20, 30 years ago. Right? Donald Trump was a Stone Cold Stunner. Yeah. And that's why I voted for him. I'd look at Donald.
You voted for Trump? No.
He took a Stone Cold Stunner. I mean, come on. How you gonna not vote for? Just joking. Just joking.
So let's go to that meme we just posted. So Keith.
Yeah. So that's what I said 9 months ago. Let's see what's going on this week.
Oh shit.
And God's got us. Trump's got us. God bless. Love you,
Logan
Kentucky.
Paul?
I'm gonna make.
I might have gotten my
brother.
I might have gotten my Paul
Close
brothers
enough.
Mixed up. I mean, come on.
Close enough.
My crystal ball, it might
Close
be a
enough.
little foggy,
Yeah.
but close enough. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
prediction that you will be in the not too distant future running for political office. Okay. And you have my complete and total endorsement. Okay.
that's the most
Yeah, that's what
enthusiastic
we want.
he's talking
He's an
about.
incredible guy. A lot of courage and smarts.
You know,
Keith,
what
you
I'm
called it, bro.
What I'm saying is this podcast has so much valuable stuff, and we only get like 20 viewers, which, okay, I get it. That's by design.
It's
I
all
don't want
good.
any, I don't want scrubs watching this anyway, but, you know, it's kind of interesting, right? Oh, should we watch Cash Patel? Do you have to go now?
No.
All right.
Here at MS Now, we're revealing an explosive pattern about FBI Director Kash Patel's actions. When Patel is under fire himself, he often follows up by firing FBI agents. He lashes out to fire people within his own agency when he's facing his own bad press. The most recent example came just a few weeks ago. Patel jets off to Milan on the FBI plane.
I'm jetting off to
for the
Milan
Olympics.
and seen
Patel's
Kanye in Milan,
spokesperson tells
in
MS
Madrid.
Now this is a business trip.
I'll be in Milan also.
And then we all saw
Seen him in
Patel's
Italy as
idea
well.
of a work trip. 2
know
days
what you guys
later,
are Indian, man.
Patel
Y'all gotta
ordered
compete,
the firing of at least 10 FBI agents and staff who had participated investigating Trump for concealing classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago.
So
Cash Patel, you're going down, boy.
So the president...
You're going down, boy.
He's the leader of the FBI. Who's going to take him down?
I'm just hoping.
I'm
I'm hoping. I'm hoping all these people would just get rounded up.
In the next term.
Ah,
Yeah, then as soon as a Republican comes in, they're going to pardon all of them.
yeah.
But at least they'll spend 4 years in prison. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice. I doubt that's going to happen, but... oh, let's end with this. This is a funny...
Yeah, I gotta go to Spain.
Would you work for a company like this?
A company in Spain gives
is she
workers.
an employee of the company, by the way?
No, probably just.
She could get a second job on her masturbation break as a cam girl, getting that second source of income. You know what I mean?
A company in Spain gives workers 30 million. I'm sorry.
30 million.
A company in Spain gives workers a 30-minute masturbation break included in the official policy.
Jerking work.
Jerking work. I think this is ridiculous.
Do you think that it'll increase productivity or decrease productivity?
Decrease like a mug.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I think it will for sure.
You gonna come back from lunch break like, oh man,
Right.
give me a cigarette. Well, get a cigarette roll. You don't, but Keith, you don't smoke. Shit, today I smoke now. So I start working here.
Man. Yeah, I don't think
That's crazy.
because they
Spain,
make boxers like not do that.
Spain, yeah, but Spain needs to get out of here. They're not even having babies anyway.
Oh yeah, and Spain
Come on.
does
Don't-
the siestas also, right?
Who?
Don't they do like naps in the middle of the day? Spain.
Oh, what's it called?
Siesta.
Siesta. That's like a nap.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where you can take a nap in the middle of the day.
That's cool.
I know. It sounds like a
Old sleepy motherfuckers.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, right?
I do, man.
Get a
One
nap.
thing about naps with me, once I take a nap, it's just like a fucking hawk on my back.
I just can't do it.
I can't shake it. I know I don't take naps easily, but when I do, I'm fucking drowsy. I may sleep for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
If you let me, bro. Yeah.
I like taking a nap at 8 p.m. I take a 9-hour nap.
Yeah, Keith, we gotta wrap it up, brother.
Yeah, let's all right, that's the episode. Thank you for watching. We do this every Thursday. Call in or IG. This is Defi Daryus.
Yeah.
I'm Keith 30.
That's